Okay, I'm now going to attempt to steam this very rare Sc2 from about 1940, thereabouts, and we'll see how it runs. As you can see, it's a little bit rough. It's had a major repair on it, but it seems there's a leak coming from the overflow plug, but we can at least see that it does actually run now. This should have had a line shaft fitted to it, however it's gone out of the factory without a line shaft on it, making it pretty damn hard to find. Not many of these are actually built. Essentially it's an Sc2 with a cut down engine frame, so it's got no counter shaft on it, and this was designed then to have a line shaft built across here in order then that the engine would drive that straight off. It was a cut down engine, really, a way of using up parts, a way of cutting costs by combining a line shaft, a C1 line shaft, with the Sc2 engine. Materials were getting scarce by the end of the war, or the beginning of the war. As you can see, it does run. It's had a new union fitted on there. It's had a lot of repairs done to soldering, badly soldered union pipes and so on. But it does actually run. And it's probably the first time anyone's actually seen one of these actually running on any forum at all. It probably won't be steamed that often because, let's say, it is quite fragile. You can see how sort of the artisan, or how sort of with the cottage industry, how these were made by the shape of that end cap. It's slightly off skew, just about holding on there. It's got a new safety valve seal, but apart from that, everything on it is original, apart from that seal and this union down here. If I just turn the little fella a little bit this way, I've got this cloth here just stopping water from getting into the meth lamp, because obviously this has got the open hole type. It's got two wicks on it. Seems to have stopped now. As you can see, it does actually work. It's not bad for a toy that's 70 years old. It hasn't got a great deal of power. It's not a very heavy flywheel, that disc crank, at all. I'm pleased with the fact that it's actually running at all. It looked at one moment that it wasn't going to actually turn over. Got a nicely preserved early Mamod decal there. But might need a little bit more lubrication. As you can see, it is actually working. Quite surprised, really. Not a lot of power. Obviously this one turns clockwise. Small pulley take-off there, and a neat little oiling point there on the brass engine frame. It's very, very small. It's only about a 5.5 inch base, square base. Very simply made. And there's a debate whether this is either late 1939, early 40s production, or immediate production straight after the war, where obviously materials were scarce, consequently, which is why the line shaft has been left off. There are no telltale signs that a line shaft has been attached to the base at all. So there you have it. A very rare Mamod Sc2. I'm not sure what the C stands for, but cut down, who can say, but actually working again after probably a very long time, sat in an attic somewhere.